This was my life before prison. People see me today and they just think that I popped out of nowhere. They don't know the struggle, the pain that caused me to make the decisions that I made, that led me down a road that I wish I never went. This is my life before prison. I was born into a world where survival came before everything. Food stamps, empty refrigerators, water cut off, lights off, the whole nine. Mom Deuce did everything she could to keep food on the table, but when you're living in a poverty-stricken environment, sometimes enough is just not enough. Growing up, I didn't have the latest shoes. I didn't have the clothes at school that the kids had. I had hand-me-downs. I had struggle. And I had a mindset that I had to get it by any means. Because at a young age, I already felt like the world was against me, unfortunately. As I got older, the pressure just hit harder. The streets seemed like the only way out. When you 12, 13, 14, and you seeing older guys with money, cars, attention, in my head, that was success. But what I didn't see was the pain that came behind it. The funerals, the prison sentences, the broken families. All I saw was fast money, and I wanted in. By the time I was 15 years old, I would make a decision that would change my life forever. I wasn't just dabbling in the streets no more. I was all in. And that's when things would catch up with me. One moment, I was a teenager trying to survive. The next, I was facing charges that would take my youth away. Most 15-year-olds worry about homework and prom. Me, I was worried about prison time and court dates. Looking back, I realized that it wasn't just my choices. It was the environment, it was the poverty, and it was the lack of opportunities that I had. But at the end of the day, I own my decisions. And those decisions cost me 13 years of my life. Prison became my life. Bars, cells, lockdowns. And that was my teenage to adult years. I'm not sharing this for any sympathy. I'm sharing this for the youth. The youth that grew up like I did. The ones that's growing up like I did. I'm trying to show y'all that there's another choice, another option. You don't gotta throw your life away just to eat. You don't gotta let the streets take your freedom, because once you lose that freedom, you'll realize just how priceless it really is. I'm 7up, and this is just the beginning of my story. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so we can share this with who needs it the most, the youth. And make sure you turn your notifications on, because next, I'm showing y'all what it's really like in prison and how I made it out alive. The only thing stronger than me and you is us. Till next time, 7up until I'm having up. You already know.